Hello and welcome to the channel. I am your host, Travieso Americano. Please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of those algorithmic-y things that make the channel successful. I would appreciate it. You know, this video has been hard to make. This one has been difficult. I have really had a tough time reining in my anger, frustration at the media, at the left, sort of at all the people that are allowing these sorts of things to happen. As you can see there, the title of the Fox News headline, left-wing activists, they harassed this gentleman who was reading from the Bible at the University of Wisconsin. I've done a lot of takes already. I've had to really bring in the anger a little bit, rein it in, the frustration and all those sorts of things. Hopefully this will be the last take, but you can understand why I'm angry. You can understand why I'm frustrated. This gentleman, this young man, was simply reading out of his Bible. He was practicing his enumerated rights, his Bill of Rights. He was practicing his free expression of, his free expression, his free speech. He was practicing his free religion. He was practicing his right to assembly. Really, the only thing he didn't practice here was his Second Amendment rights to bear arms. I think had he been allowed to do that, this whole situation would have started and ended very differently. I don't think there would have been a problem whatsoever. I don't think the leftists would have harassed this man simply reading out of a Bible, which is his right. And the University of Wisconsin, along with all of these other leftist education centers, re-education centers, they allowed this to happen. They continue to allow this to happen. This isn't a new story. This is a ploy by leftist groups. They've been using it since at least the middle of the 2000 teens, at least since 2014, bare minimum, likely before that. And what they do is their whole concept is they will, in a group, the left, the liberals, these activist groups will, in a group, go and attack any conservative practicing their free speech legally. They will attack them, use violence. Then the university will say there was violence in connection with this event, so we're going to shut it down. This happens time and time again. They've started to figure out that if they do it the night before or days before the violence, the left engages in the violence days before, they can shut the event down in advance. Taking away the free speech of conservatives, taking it away, these universities, paid for by our money, our tax money, these public universities, using the left's violence to take away our free speech. And it happens every time. And then they will blame the right every time. Every time. And every time it's a lie. Every single time that I've seen the narrative spoken that the right somehow started violence, I have actually seen, or in some cases been at events where that was demonstrably untrue and it was a made-up media narrative. There's a lot of that, a lot of fake news, of course, we know that. It keeps happening time and time again. And the fact that these universities would allow leftist violence to take away the rights of peaceful, I wouldn't even use the term protesters, just the peaceful expression of their speech. This man, the peaceful expression of his religion. Reading from the Bible is not illegal. If you watch these monsters just circle around him, trying to take away his rights. His religion. And I guarantee you this is a gun-free zone. And you're probably saying, well, Travieso, that sounds a little dangerous. Sounds a little dangerous? This man was reading from a Bible, was surrounded by leftists, mocked. I mean, everyone surrounding him there. The idiot in the mask. See the idiot in the mask there? Hey, homie, it's 2022. You can take it off. For reading the Bible. You see, the thing is, the reason that there isn't more violence, frankly, and that won't happen, is because conservatives are civil. We're by and large a Christian group. We at least have the morals that came down from the Judeo-Christian values that have created the liberties that these leftists enjoy. The liberties that allow these people to harass this man, to pull pages out of his Bible. That's illegal. You can't do that. That's openly illegal. But of course, the violence was allowed by the University of Wisconsin. Had this been the other way around, the police would have been there, the media would have been there, everybody would have been there. Of course, then CNN, when they do that, was it Sandman was his name that sued and got paid off by CNN and everybody else because they lied about him with the Native American beating the drum? We have people here who are taking away this man's rights. That's the left. That's not protesting. That is not protesting. That's illegal. So the left has used violence to take away the rights while they are actively engaging in it, and then they profit by the university canceling the event that they didn't want to happen. We're civil. We're gonna win. We're gonna win because there are people like me, people like you watching, who know the difference between right and wrong. We're smart. We can formulate actual arguments in a level playing field. Intellectually, we win every single time. We don't rip up Bible pages. If you see the person who ripped up the Bible page, it was one of the Skittle Squad. This big old fat person. I gotta eat the Bible. That was literally what it was. Apparently this big fat person was didn't get enough food that day. Apparently it took him or her, I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, it took them too long to dye their hair and put on their stupid leftist clothing or whatever it is, and it's a lot to cover, trust me. They're big people. Eating the Bible. Listen, you know what? If you're a big fat liberal, don't push that narrative even further by eating pages of the Bible. Don't eat something to prove that you're a protester, you morons. All right, I think I said enough about this, and I want to get this video done so I can get one in the can here, since, like I said, this has been a work in progress all morning. I don't like when I see this. I think the police should have been involved. These protesters should never have been that close to that young man. The minute any campus person, any person on campus, any campus police officer saw that, they should have gone up and separated them. It's just, but they didn't want to. The campus doesn't want to. They want the violence by the left to happen so that they can cancel the speech. That is what they do. In any case, thanks again for watching. There'll be more videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of those algorithmic-y things. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.